Hello. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Hello, Mr. Rupert. How are you on this day? Hopefully doing well. Hopefully always doing well. So, today we are diving back on in to Disciples Liberation. We're just going to be playing around, having a little bit of fun on this day. And yeah, we'll be giving away a code to Disciples Liberation a little bit later on in the stream, assuming everything is working correctly. I'm going to double check to make sure everything's solid, because, Restream has some issues. Not a ton, but a few. And I would very much like to make sure those are not popping up or causing us any problems. Things look fine on Twitch. Let's go do a quick check over on the YouTubes. Okay, they look good on YouTubes. Excellent. All right, so we're going to play around for probably at least a half hour, and then we're going to be diving in, and we'll do, we'll pull everyone, they'll say something, I'll write down the people in whatever order I feel like putting them in, and then we'll do a quick RNG thing, and you guys can see right over here that I have the RNG thing ready to go, so I will show you guys what's going on with that when it's time. We'll all see the winner together. So, that all being said, let's dive in. I think everything is running the way it's supposed to run. So that is a win. That is a win overall. All right. So we are essentially kind of close to where we were in the last live stream. I got my way to that point. There's a whole bunch of stuff that they threw my way with the version of the game that they gave me. So a big shout out and a thank you once again to Clipstone Media for not only providing me with a code for the game, but providing like the extra special stuff here, like the Royal Sword of Abrisal, and of course for the extra code for the giveaway today. So it's a beautiful 70 degrees out. You might sneak off to soak in it. You'll miss out, Rupert, but I understand. I understand. All right, so we're just gonna basically move around and get ourselves into some trouble. Welcome to the Fields of Naught. Oh. Seemingly from the sun, an arrow lands squarely between your feet. Then a small troop of ancient elves stands from the tall grass.
The Fields of Naught are the territory of my pack. One more step is a step into your grave.
Oh, yeah?
Nice of you to give us a warning shot, at least.
It's fair. It's fair. Alright, let's see. I don't like threats, elf, and fight them. I'll pay to pass, lie. We come on orders of your queen. I don't like threats, elf.
I don't care whose territory this is, elf. You shoot at me, I kill you. Simple.
You know, that is a good philosophy, I feel. You shoot at me, I kill you. I think that is a fair assessment. And with all of the extra little items that they gave us, they also gave us a whole bunch of resources. So you see that we're a little stacked here with our little squad of was it ne'er-do-wells? We're gonna be okay, I feel, in this little battle here. Alright, backline ability, Shadow Armor, Demonic Strength, and I guess that's it for right now. Alright, we got our boy, Mr. Orion. He's gonna cloak himself up.
Feel the snake's bite!
Feel the snake's bite. And then, yeah, I suppose I'll move there. I'll just kind of hang out. These look like these are explodey trap things, and I don't want to explode. We'll wait. I'll let them close with us. Ne'er-do-wells. Hey, Commissar.
Galorian Mac.
Ow. I mean, that seemed impressive. Hey, wait, why are we no longer stealth? Shouldn't we still be... I feel like we should still be stealthed. Alright, well, whatever. I'm gonna move over here and get behind. We now have our flanking bonus.
Wear them down.
Yet, slowly slashed. Slightly. Rotting Stench goes up on him. And we have Shadow Bolt. Conjures a bolt of dark energy dealing unholy damage. We also have Shadow Embrace. Spreads the dark power of Galleon's Might, restoring HP to one ally. And they gain resilience. So what if I move here? I can attack you. Can I hit you? I cannot. It looks like we may need direct line of sight. Oh, and it seems to also pierce through. Okay. So, like, we can't attack you. That's not line of sight, is it? Is it directly in line, then? Like a straight shot? It is a straight shot. Okay. So we gotta figure out kind of how some of these things work. For an ancient 1,000-year-old being, elves are not very smart. That's true. They're not, but ordinarily we would be significantly weaker than we are right now.
Face your death.
So I can't blame them too much for this. A little bit. I'll definitely blame them a little bit. Ow. How dare you?
You're
Alright.
mine.
Now you're gonna pay for
The
that.
old ways must die.
When units are defeated, well, yeah, they get sent to the graveyard. Graveyard's up here. Look, it's a dead guy. Alright, cool.
Let's move.
We'll hang out over there. What's that? I don't know, but I'm gonna go grab... Ooh, an orb of resistance.
Now you see me.
I'm still kind of upset that we got unstealthed somehow.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me.
So we'll hit that guy. So we're gonna get shot lightly. Then he's gonna run away. He's like, oh my god, don't hurt me. I'm scared. I'm
Mounting
scared.
an offensive.
He's a little scared. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna poison him with our back line. Very nice. Let's go ahead and throw some heals. Sure, I suppose we can move. Now, I know we got line of sight directly there. Now, I'm curious. What if we get out of line of sight? Will we still be able to heal? Healing just seems like actual line of sight, not direct straight line pathing. Okay, well, that's good to know. Oh, are you outside my range? How do I know that? I mean, she's not. Was there some sort of indicator as to how far my range was? Hey, Cup. That it's made for 5 to 25 players, but there's less. The game compensates with bot players. Oh. That's true. You aren't talking about anything. It's me. I'm talking about it. It's very true. Oh, that's cool, though, that they have bot players. All right. I can appreciate that. That is good to know. And I have to say, I liked what you guys did with the set up your stream screen and preview screens. That was, I haven't seen that before. That was a really good idea. So kudos to whoever designed and thought of that. He darned to be stupid. He darn did dare do to be the stupid guy. It's fine. All right. I think I'm gonna try moving
sneak past
there.
them.
We'll do a little bit of the stabby
Feel
stab
my
poke poke.
blades bite.
And I say we might even crit. We seem to have a fairly high crit chance lately.
Let's move.
Ooh, you know what? We have a spell book. We could use spells. We got Waning Bolt. Unleashes projectiles of pure cosmic energy, dealing both divine and unholy damage. We also have the Word of Divine Power, and we could summon a Lesser Devil. All of these sounds exciting. I don't mean, we don't need to do this. Interesting. So it looks like any kind of bolt spell is directly straight ahead. Well, I mean, it's good to know these things, I suppose. And if I wanted to summon a lesser devil, what's going on here? Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, everybody's super excited. Cast spell. Can we cast a spell? Maybe I still have the other spell. No, it doesn't want to let me do that one for some reason. I mean, I have the mana for it. It's 33. It costs 1. Oh, no, I have that. Wait, what? So all these other spells work, but the summon the devil thing doesn't work, huh? These are all fine. Well, that's weird. Oh, sorry. I didn't look at requirement. I'm stupid. Confused or burning. Okay, so they have to be on fire or confused for it to work. I was looking down at the bottom middle where it's like requirements, mana, and a specialty. Okay, I got it. I'm all over it. It's fine. Oh, he almost died to poison. Hey, Proxus, and greetings, Mistima. Put some thought into this one for sure. Yep. So a little bit later on, guys and gals, probably at least it'll be after the first hour. Maybe for the last hour, maybe in the last half hour of the stream. We're going roughly 2 hours. We're going to be doing a never-before-seen game that literally got announced earlier today. It's releasing tonight. So we're going to be diving in, and I guess we're kind of a test group for it, sort of in some ways.
We will be victorious.
And it's going to be good. At least it looks like it's going to be good. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's got Twitch interaction, so you guys will be able to...
We make our stand here.
You will be able
March
to
on.
actually participate and be a part of it. So now, I have to say though, I will bring down the stream once we do switch, because I am going to stream that exclusively on Twitch because it's only Twitch integrated, and I don't want the folks on YouTube to feel left out. So at the point when I go to break it down and change over, if you guys want to come over with me to Twitch. I mean, it looks like most of the folks are on Twitch right now anyhow, but that would be really good. Also, my restream chat is not telling me how many people are actually viewing, which is not good. Oh, there it goes. I just updated it. It's now working. So, yeah, we've got about a 10-6 split right now between YouTube and Twitch. But again, you guys have plenty of time. You don't have to do it right now. Just enjoy the way you want to enjoy for this, and if you want to show up for the other one and see something new, that would be awesome. If not, totally okay too. Not going to force you into anything. Alright, so all of our units got 132 experience, and we beat up the elves. We got 625 monies. Did you know that you can merge emotion shards?
Everyone all right?
Oh, yeah.
I stepped on an arrow, which really hurts. But other than that, yes, we're fine. You?
I'll make the elves pay for that. We need a way to get them to listen. I'm fine.
A little rattled, maybe, but I'll be all right. Let's be careful. We're clearly being watched.
Well, I mean, if we're still being watched at this point, they're not real good at the things that they're supposed to do. Alright. Gather up some wood. There's a health fountain there that I don't think we need. Ori, do you think this is the leader of the clans? It's Pelion of the First Dynasty. I wish that didn't hop in real quick. We got involved in other than marbles was Unversum. Well, it'll be interesting. Let's see how all this works. Poisonous vines requires a companion who can clear vines. Well, we don't have one of those, so let's not go that way. The expanse of sweetly flowers bathe the base of the mountain in a strange, honeyed smell. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the world grows blurry. Then your limbs grow tired and heavy. Every step seems more impossible than the last. Orion looks to you, his eyes drowsy, rolling into the back of his head.
Abby.
Let's sleep a moment. Don't close your eyes. Run! It's the flowers. Run!
Everyone run! Get out of the fields. It's some kind of trap.
It's a tarp. The words echo in your head as some sort of lullaby might. They chime heavily. It's deafening. The world grows dark. Your body weightless. Good night, you say to yourself. The world. And scene. Game over, guys and gals. We beat it. Escape your cage. Well, that seems not great. Maybe we shouldn't have murdered the elves. Your bleary eyes adjust to the dark around you, but they hardly need to. You know a jail cell well enough.
It was the flowers in the fields of Nod.
Yes, it was, Cowan.
The reason you fell asleep. But then I guess you've already figured that out.
Yep. Your eyes adjust to see the slender form of an elven assassin.
The fields of Nod don't work on elves. But then I guess you've figured that out too.
I did now, thanks.
I'm Aviana of Ilion.
Exactly, don't do flowers, kids. Zardis has it, the right of it right there.
Sorry. It's been a while since I had a cellmate. I'm Cowan, former chief assassin for the Elven Alliance. Now, chief prisoner.
Wizardry 7. That's a good callback then. Alright. Cool. Chief prisoner. We need to get out of here. Where am I? Where are my friends? How long was us? Why are you here? Where am I?
The stone is warm, but the air is cold. I assume we're a long way from the fields of Nod.
No, but the winter winds of the mountains cut through here like a knife.
So sleepy today.
This is an old dwarven outpost carved out by hill giants and yetis in the 6th epoch. Now my people use it as a prison.
I still like Epoch, but I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be epic. Like, I believe I'm like 99% sure I looked this up before, and it's actually pronounced epic, but I prefer Epoch, and I still would rather say it that way. So we're going to say that they're right because I like that better. It sounds cooler.
Outside is the path up the mountain Gahaldarat. Not that it matters.
Gahaldarat. Where are my friends?
I was with Orion and some others.
Short, smells like ale, snores like a Dracolich.
Yeah.
That's definitely Ori.
They brought you all in together, but are keeping you separate. Your friends are safe, for now.
And how long was I snoozing?
I feel like I've been out for a year.
I feel I haven't seen the light of the sun or moons in an epoch.
There we go again.
But it's safe to say you've been here a long time, yes?
How long, though? That didn't really answer the question. Why are you here exactly?
We've been imprisoned for trespassing. What's your story?
Should be that's super useful. Hey Cora, how's it going? Of volume, not time. No, I think it is supposed to be time. I don't know if it's ever supposed to be volume. Like, we'll go back to everybody's favorite game, Chrono Trigger, and their ship was called the Epic or the Epoch, which would, indicate that it would be a measurement of time. I think an Epoch or an Epic, we're gonna go with Epoch. Anyway, I think an Epoch is supposed to be like an age, an era, something along those lines. We've been imprisoned for trespassing. What's your story?
High treason. Which sounds dramatic. And it is.
Okay.
Well, my whole journey started because I almost killed the head of a church, and now I'm a famous criminal across the Empire.
Chrono Trigger. All right. Yeah, it wasn't. I'm sorry, Mistima. All right. Here's my question to you, Mistima. When did you first play Chrono Trigger? And has anyone played Chrono Trigger for the very first time in the last 3 to 5 years? If you have, answer in the little chat out. I'm very curious to see. Famous criminal across the Empire? Cool, we need to get out of
There
here.
must be a way out.
Why would you want to leave?
Because we're in prison? Jail? I mean... I want to liberate Nevendar. I'm here to ally with the elves. I want my free... That's true. We were here to ally with the elves. I should not be murdering them, should I? Might have made a mistake. It's fine. It's fine. I want my freedom. I need to save my friends. Yeah, liberate.
The people of Nevendar have endured the oppression of gods, kings, and tyrants long enough. Our mission is to liberate us all.
She never played it. Okay. So, yeah. As someone who's just played it this year, I was very underwhelmed, considering the hype and people saying it was one of the best RPGs of all time and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's fine. It's okay. Might even teeter on the edge of good, but I was very underwhelmed. So I'm just wondering if anyone for the very first time played it like within the last 3 to 5 years, what their thoughts are, because everybody who played it back in the SNES days and so on and so forth, you know, they have that nostalgia. You know, they played it a long time ago. It was one of their favorites back then. I'm just curious as to first time experiences recently. How does it stack up with others? Because like I said, I played it and I was not really impressed with it. That doesn't mean it's not good. It doesn't mean that if you like it, you're a terrible person and you're dumb and I hate you. Just, you know, coming at it from a 2021 standpoint, first time playing it, kind of meh.
And I intend to start by liberating me from this cell.
Could not even get into it. See, that's, yeah. It was a struggle. I like there were definitely good parts of it. It's I don't know, it seemed overly convoluted and a little bit bloated. And the thing that I think bothered me the most, and maybe it set the whole tone and pace for the game for me, was the fact that you had your action time bar, whatever it is, your ATB, right? That would fill up. And when you would use an item or a skill, it would stop and let you look at what you want to do, make your choices and everything else. But when you just went for like a basic attack, it didn't do that. It would just keep going. So if you had to make basic attacks and there were like multiple enemies, you actually fell behind and the enemies got like tons of attacks. A lot of the fights were kind of gimmick fights too. Like there's a few things that I didn't particularly like, but again, overall it was at least an okay, maybe even a good game. But definitely I don't see how people herald it as like one of the greatest, because it would not even hit top 100 games for me.
Spare me. Elves are no strangers to power-hungry despots hiding behind the rhetoric of liberty.
Think about the second one. Oh yeah, Chrono Cross. I may try that one day. Who knows? Maybe I'll like that one a little bit better. We'll see. Anyway, but I'm not here to bash Chrono Trigger. Like I said, if you like it, that's great, fantastic. I'm super happy for you. I'm just curious if anyone, like I said, recently has played it for the first time and their thoughts on it. No stranger to power-hungry despots hiding behind rhetoric of liberty.
Still, you look stubborn, and I'm feeling generous.
Sweet.
Let me help.
This is great. Talking jogs his memory. There was a time he'd planned to escape. Such plans were long forgotten. Until now.
Morok key. No dwarven door can remain closed to it, even a cell door.
And you just happen to have one of these?
I once planned to use it, but there's the small matter of the army of guards.
Ah, okay, it all makes sense. It reveals a makeshift key. A carefully carved rock emanating an otherworldly green glow.
You'd give it to me?
Sure.
Either you die, in which case the Morok was of no worth anyway, or you live, in which case it served its purpose.
That's actually sound thinking. You beat 3 houses? Sweet. So what was your overall opinion? Don't spoil anything. I've managed to avoid all spoilers except that there's a time skip. I don't know what the time skip is. I don't know what it does. But I've avoided every other spoiler, so please don't spoil it for me. But what were your thoughts overall about the game? Did you enjoy it? It's been a long time. But it doesn't work for me when you try it out on Steam. To be fair, there's a lot of ports. It's like on Steam versus console. Now, I was able to play it on, and I did. I played it on Steam, and I don't remember what it was. I had one issue with it. I think it was my old computer, actually. And then I switched to this computer, and I continued it. But other than that, I had no problems on this computer, I don't think. I don't think I did. But on the old computer, it kept crashing. I might have had like 1 or 2 crashing errors overall, like through the like 80% of the game that I played on this computer. So that's unfortunate. Or you said you couldn't get into it. There's settings to make it look like the old one. So I don't know. I felt, and most people said that recreation was actually really It was one of their best ports over to Steam, so I'm not sure why you're running into some issues. Hey Vid, and hello John Hunt. It was good, but you're ready for it to be over at the end. So was it did you enjoy the fights, the battles, and like the story? Was it the extra stuff that bothered you, or did you hate all the fighting and story and you just enjoyed doing the extra stuff, but you were just tired in the end? Alright, okay, sorry. Where do I go once I leave? What can you tell me about the elves? Where do I go once I leave?
When I get out of here, I'm going to need to stay away from the Fields of Naught.
It's true.
Then head north. Though scaling the ranges to Strong Peak is no less treacherous. It's where the leader of the Whitelands resides.
Okay. What can you tell me about the elves?
You know a lot about the elves. You mind if I ask some questions?
As it should happen, I have nothing but time.
It's true. What is the history of your people?
I was hoping we could talk about the history of the Elven clans.
Happy Legionnaire, welcome.
We're the oldest race in Nevendar. How much time do you have?
Well, like 30 to 60 minutes, somewhere in that range.
But seriously, our people were formed by the god Galleon in the Epoch of Nirengar, the Epoch of Inception. We ruled for thousands of generations.
I can put my mic more into frame if you guys want. Sorry, I am playing with my mic now and I'm throwing everything off. There.
Dynasties rose and fell, but always the elves remained. Until the Schism. When Galleon died, my people split in two.
Actually, that did not add much to story-wise, and the battle was same old. I like the battles. They're
The
fun for
noble
me.
elves retreated into the world of men. Pathetic. All of them.
It's true.
Others, like myself, remained true elves. They call us feral.
It's okay. You can be
It's a
feral.
slur I wear with pride.
Sure.
The Whitelands must have a leader.
My people bend their knee to the twin elders, Lariel and Monwian.
Okay.
But the Whitelands are governed by a woman named Ormariel.
Or Mariel, huh?
Or Muriel. Got it.
And why are the elves in the Whitelands?
This is Dwarven territory. I wasn't expecting this to be an Elven stronghold.
Which is precisely why it is. My people fight for the land stolen by the Empire, for the lives taken by the Legion, and for the souls fouled by Mortis.
I got you, Froxes.
Until we can take back what is ours,
It's a long
we
game.
take whatever we must to survive.
Let's change the subject.
There are other things to discuss.
I'm leaving.
Thanks for the key, Cowan, but I have to go.
You can come with me. Like, I'm totally cool to have an elven assassin with me.
If you do intend to befriend my people, you'll need to do so through their leader, a chieftain named Ormariel, held at Strong Peak.
Battles look more complex than Disciples 3. So they've done some interesting things with this game that I think I'm going to really like. I mean, I haven't played far enough into 100% say, yes, this is the only way, this is great, whatever. But I have high hopes. So Disciples 3 was it was decent. Like I like Disciples 3. It was pretty straightforward. Everything kind of made sense. Here they're doing like different action points that do different things like movement, attack, or universal ones. I like the idea, the concept, the innovation of that. And then on top of that, they also have spells. Your hero can only, your hero's the only one who can use spells. But then you have like hero units or companions or whatever that can also have these emotion shards and weapons. Whereas your hero can have weapons, armor, and all this other stuff too. And then you have your basic soldiers who can only have whatever emotion shards are. I don't really know what they are 100% yet. I have one though, so.
Held?
As is true of all of us, she is a captive.
Really?
When you see her, give her this for me.
He hands you a small trinket of elven design. You do not recognize it, but you notice it has another tied around, or he has another tied around his wrist.
Let her know Cowan pledges himself. Go wisely, Aviana.
Thank you. Well, I have
Will
a
do.
small army if I
Now,
can meet
to
up with
teach
them.
a bunch of guards a lesson, if you'll excuse me.
She's not lacking in confidence. Your adventure continues. As you progress, you will acquire multiple quests like this one. You can track all quests you have acquired in the quest journal. Reach through the main menu. All right, you get the idea. All right, now I gotta rescue Orion, huh? Is that him over there? Because they said that they had... Oh, Orion exhales deeply and smiles. See you unlocking his cell.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Yes, Phantom Brave is great too, Proxys. And I'm really, really liking the other one, Soul Nomad and the World Eaters. It's great.
I was about to say the same thing. You all right?
There's so many great games right now. I need developers to stop making games for like 6 months and let me play a little bit of catch up because, oh, there's so many things coming in. I'm starting to get buried in things. I can't even get new episodes out enough to, you know, keep up, let alone the extra normal stuff that I do. It's like,
Oh, don't worry about
chill,
me.
guys.
The
Chill.
gruel was delicious, and I managed to pinch this from one of the guards.
Oh, what's this? It reveals a small flask which smells strangely like wine. A surprise, elven palates are known to prefer harsher things. Ooh.
Elven wine?
The New King's Bounty has some new things going on, but being an old King's Bounty player and Warlords player, I'm sure you like it as much. The stuff here is going to make you want to play it. Well,
The next best
hopefully we'll
thing,
get into some
I
more of it.
overheard them saying it's a potion to protect against the fields of Nod. Just a sip would do.
Oh, wow, that's actually incredibly useful. You take it and drink it down. Careful to leave enough for whomever may need it.
Great work. Now, what do you say to getting out of here? I have a plan. We head for Strong Peak and meet an elf named Ormiriel. Apparently, she's the leader of the elves here.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Lead the way.
Yeah, Ori. What? All right, looks like our entire squad is back here. So, this has a lot of stuff that's... I feel like it brought all the Disciples games kind of together a bit. Because, let's just go take a quick look here into our units, for instance. So, like I said, with Disciples 3, we have, you know, all the different items that you can equip. Whatever emotion shards are right now, we just have plus 10% experience. We have a spell book. We're able to unlock spells. Apparently, we have a few spells. I'm going to need something that lights people on fire if I want to use my Summon Lesser Demon, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. And then beyond that, we have all the resources that we're going to need. Now, granted, they gave me a whole bunch of extra stuff. Like, I logged in earlier today to get us kind of to this point. And they're like, have all this great stuff that makes you super OP. And I'm like, thank you, Calypso Media. I appreciate it. And I do, because I want to be stronger so we can just, like, march through stuff. And we're in, like, the hardest area right now. Anyhow, we go to units, and you have a combination of Disciples 3 and kind of Disciples 1 and 2's combat philosophy. Because you actually have a backline, but the backline's not physically able to take part in the battle. They each have backline abilities. This one grants Unholy Protection and Evasive to allies until the end of the battle, which it then pops out and says plus 10% chance to dodge any attack and 15% Unholy Resistance. And you can have up to 3 backline players here, and I have 3. I have a zombie that spews some poison on people. This gives us a buff to our physical damage, and then that is the one that we just read. And then you can actually position people however you want to position them back here. Any of the backline is 100% removed from the leadership cost. So, like I said, a lot of really cool things that they've added in, and they've changed and innovated some more. So, kind of an homage, or paying homage to Disciples 1 and 2, with the backline, you know, being protected by the front line, essentially. So if all these folks die, the backline just doesn't do anything and they're gone. So like I said, I really like how they've kind of pulled stuff from each of the games and put them together and made it work in more of a modern system. Because, to be honest, Disciples 1 and 2, I played it fairly recently, a few months back. Like one campaign from each of them, like one like story mission map or whatever you want to call it. And those games still hold up. They're fine. They're enjoyable. But for me, the frontline, backline, stationary targets, it's super simplified, overly simple to me, and I did not enjoy it as much as I enjoyed 3, where you actually have a tactical map, you're moving your characters around, and everything else. So I'm hoping that this has, you know, at least something that pleases everyone, but I know how that usually just doesn't work, so we'll see. Hey, Vicious Blade. That might be good for our buddy. Where you at, buddy? Alright. Oh, you don't have your... Ooh, power and mana. I don't think that's it, but your Assassin's Twin Dagger, you didn't have that. You were stripped of your equipment, good sir. She's not, though, right? Nope, she's still got everything. Alright. Jump on the bandwagon with 3. Gotcha. So, should we let him out too? I feel like we should let
If
him
it's your
out.
freedom you're after, I don't think you'll find it here.
Where do I... no.
Thanks for the key, Cohen.
Like, we're not going to let him out at least? Like, I feel like we should let him out. Maybe we come back and let him out after we defeat the guards? I don't know. It seems like he was awfully helpful for us to just leave him locked in his cage when he's the one that gave us the key to escape. You know? It doesn't feel quite right. Some bad stuff happened in this prison. There's a half a person there. Alright, there's the guard. Oh, look how cute they are. They're so small and weak compared to my giant army. Now, ordinarily, if you didn't have, like, the... I don't know if it's, like, the deluxe edition or whatever Calypso hooked me up with. If you didn't have that, I don't think you could afford this size of an army, and you definitely wouldn't have the extra items that we have on Aviana. So, this would probably be a bit more challenging. So right there, we're getting our buffs immediately from our back line, which you can see sort of here on the left. You can see them up here. Now, they're not able to be targeted or attack or do anything other than their backline abilities. So, you have your turn order. We're going to try to use Orion's cloak again.
Feel the snake's bite!
Feel the snake's butt. What? I mean, bite. I said bite. What did you think I said?
I'll sneak past them.
I'm going to go stand on this. It's shiny and I want to. I would still recommend that they move weight to spacebar because spacebar doesn't do anything. And control just doesn't feel right. But, I mean, other than that, everything's fine. That's like the one thing that I noticed in the beta, and I'm like, I hope they change this for the actual, you know,
I see my
for the
enemy.
game, but they didn't. Made me a little bit sad because, you know, it just makes sense. It just makes sense, at least to me. All right,
Glory and
we're
honor.
gonna go step here. We're gonna try to get our flank on. Now, the way flanking works is you have to be on opposite sides of the hex. So, like here and here, here and here, here and here.
On the offensive.
But right now, we're not flanking because we're only one single person. As soon as we get somebody with low HP, he goes and puts his stenching, burning, vomit, baby rot stuff on. Oh, this is going to be cool. Check this out. So we're going to hit him with a Shadow Bolt, right? But it's going to go through both of them. Hadouken! Not a lot of damage, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little underwhelming, the overall damage from that. Like, this dude hit him for like 120 something. This only does 58. Don't worry, our girl's gonna really lay into him. I actually should have moved here, maybe. Nah, it's fine.
Die.
She hit for 273. If she crit, that would have been even more terrifying.
Feel my blade bite!
He hits pretty hard, and he doesn't even have anything super
Feel my
fancy or
blade
extra.
bite!
He just hits stuff, and it makes him, you know, real sad. All right, I'm gonna
Moving.
be bold here. I'm going for a clearing strike.
Die.
Spin to win, and we
Meet
did.
your fate.
We absolutely won. Didn't see you coming is the achievement I just unlocked. I guess they never got to do any damage to us. Ooh, I think some of our people leveled up. I've not actually seen this yet, so I'm very curious to see how that works. At least I don't think I saw it yet. Or they may allow rebinding. I'm not sure. Let's take a look. It's one of those things. Like, there's a couple games where, and I'm not saying this is the case here, but there's been a couple games where developers are just stubborn and they don't want to change things. Like, it took a while before Battle Brothers changed their layout because they had like, God, I can't even remember. It's been so long. I think it was enter was end turn, or maybe that was wait, and back, maybe it was backspace was wait and enter was end turn. And I'm like, No, dude, you can't do that. You need to do something like wait is spacebar and F or something else is, you know, is end turn. And eventually they changed it to something along those lines. I think they changed it to end turn with spacebar, and they had something else as wait. And then I'm like, nope, I still keep hitting spacebar naturally. And eventually, they listened to me and other people who had all these problems or these issues. Let's see, do we have any? Yeah, we can rebind it. I'll do it now. That's not a bad call, but this is one of those things that I feel like should just be defaulted. It's follow camera mode. But why would you ever want to? I don't. It's fine. I don't think I care about that. So what am I wanting to switch? I am sorry. I want to switch the wait button, but I can't. That's not even an option, is it? It is not. Aww. You can increase combat speed though. That's kind of neat. Except if I hit that button, I'm going to do things. Well, you know what? That's fine. It won't be a bad thing. Alright, your party reunited and the pathway clear. You place the Morok key into the ancient stone door of the prison. It shutters and opens. You go forward one step closer to freedom, and one step closer to finding the elf known as Ormiriel. You have acquired your first faction building blueprint. Constructed buildings can be upgraded, but can also be replaced. Any building you replace with another will not be destroyed. Instead, they are phased out, just in case you decide to bring them back later. Phasing them in and out does require resources, but it's cheaper than constructing new ones. Okay. All sorts of stuff. Alright, don't feel like I should leave the catacombs until I go unlock the other dude. And that was 2 guards, dude. You couldn't handle 2 guards? There was supposed to be an army of guards. What are you talking about? Hey, Holy. Commissar, you still with me, buddy?
Cowan, we did it. The guards are gone and the way out is cleared.
And you questioned me for giving you the Morok key.
Did we? I don't think at any point did we ever question you about that. You should go too. Escape with us.
We're getting out of here. Now. We could use a fighter like you.
That's the recruitment option.
Escape, yes, but if I chain myself to you, I'm no freer than if I stay here.
Why?
Our paths may intersect, but they are distinct.
Ugh, your loss.
Whoa, she got mad quick. Why would you help me? Where do I go once I leave? Why would you help me?
I'm not as old as your average elf, but I've been around long enough to know that no help comes for free.
Alright.
Let's just say that before you came, I had the pleasure of quiet solitude.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I miss it.
Yeah. Alright, well,
Thanks
I'm
for
leaving.
the key, Cowan, but I have to go.
I can't believe you didn't join me, man. I did everything right. You should love me. Love me.
Head
Love
north
me.
to Strong Peak at the summit of Mount Gahaldarat.
Oh, he's done. He doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Alright, well, you know, it's fair. We could have just left him in there. I think that might have been kind of funny. Let's be like, so we got a new building or something they were talking about? Let's actually go back and see what that is. I think we have to hold this button. Press it? We can't do it yet. I guess we have to get out of here in order to use our portal ability. There may be more battles ahead, so... I bet that jewel would fetch a fair price. No stealing, Ori. We're trying to get the elves to like us. Well, maybe I shouldn't have murdered them. Oh, look, there's another guard. Can I really not? I was trying to hide out of line of sight, but she did not want to walk where I told her to. So I'm curious as to... These mushrooms look good enough to eat. Like, I wouldn't mind like a vision cone. I mean, you don't need it, but I wouldn't have minded it. There's so many people here. Oh, there's actually some really cool looking battles here. And there's a Healy thing. We needed it. He's got a sword sticking through his chest. Alright, let's do battle. Bypass easier battles. At some point, your formation might be more powerful than the opposing force. Way more powerful. When that happens, the conquer button is enabled. When using the Conquer option, you automatically win the battle and go to the victory screen. You will receive the same rewards as if you'd done the battle manually. That's great! The Conquer option is always disabled for battles associated with the main quest, companion quests, and side quests. See, that's so cool. So, see, you get no... Oh, that's real creepy. You get no ill effects for skipping battles. That's great. And you don't have to fight all the little baby battles if you don't want to. See? This is stuff that... I'm going to fight this battle, but this is stuff that, like, it just makes sense. More games should do this. This is great. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe once we hook up with his friend, we'll call it, girlfriend, whatever, the elven lady, that he might join us later on. You're having stutter intervals? Is anybody else having any issues on the stream? Because it looks solid all the way around for me right now. Huh. Weird. No, I am seeing a little bit of lag in OBS. What is going on with OBS lately? I may have to purge some stuff. You know what I think it is? Hold on. Let me try something real quick. Yeah, it's unhappy with me. Let me 1 second here. Sometimes you get a scene that's too full of stuff and it just makes everything unhappy, and maybe that's the case. I don't have a tremendous amount of stuff, but let's remove some things. Let's see if this doesn't help. It probably won't, but you never know. There's always fickleness when it comes to certain games and certain programs. Thank you, by the way. Doing that move around test actually showed that it was having a little bit of a lag. All right, let's transition. I don't think this is going to work, but let's see. Actually, it did. It did work. Sweet. It's good now, right? Let me know, Holy, if that worked. Because I did notice it when I was doing the actual map scrolling, that it would go, and then it would jump. And now it's not doing that. Now it's actually smooth. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just sometimes you have too many things in a scene and it just gets over bloated, and or a specific source is like pulling resources that it shouldn't, which makes no sense. Like it just shouldn't happen. All right. Anyway, let's get moving on this combat.
Feel my blades bite.
I hit the numpad plus thing here, and I'm gonna see if that actually changes anything or not. And I'm also going to move here.
I'll sneak past them.
Oh yeah, he's definitely quicker now. Yeah, I think we're gonna wait again. I think these guys might just cast spells at us though. All right, let's actually take a look at them. So they have no face, off-putting, and they have a sword in their chest. Also kind of creepy. So this is a little bit more along the lines of the like very unique, terrifying design that you guys liked from Disciples 3. Haunt, Death Grip, Incorporeal. And then Backline. Okay. Alright, sweet. Yep. Sometimes it's hard to notice because you look and you see everything's fine and you only glance for a second or two and you don't notice stuff like that. Or you're on a spot that's not moving when you're looking over and you just don't see it. So that is good that it's working as planned. I think I'm just gonna wait with everyone and see what they end up doing. Okay, that wasn't great. I didn't like that. They seem very focused on that one individual. Oh, they managed to get into a position where I can't. That's fine. Because I'm going to do this,
Quickly.
and it's going to hurt them a lot.
Face
Ha!
your death.
Oh, no, one of them evaded it. No.
We will be victorious. On the offensive.
Oh. Your incorporeal nature is not fun. I'm not enjoying it. Alright, and then you need to move here, because we're going to hit you with a tricore of attacks. And they might all miss. Boop, boop, boop. Nope, they all hit. And that was great. Yep, yeah, this is the full version. And they gave me a whole bunch of extra super awesome items. I won't use those, by the way, in the actual Let's Play on YouTube. But
Feel my blades bite.
for this, I wanted to
Feel
use
the
them
snake's bite.
so we can get a little bit further ahead quicker.
Face your death.
Oh, at least we took one of them down. My goodness.
Moving.
Hindsight being what it is, I should have
We
gone
make our
after
stand here.
this guy, but I didn't. Alright, a little bit of rot and stench up on to you. Ooh. This is somewhat problematic, actually. Unless we actually take you down, which we may do. We did. Oh, we can go stand on it. No, we can't. Wait, oh, we can go stand on his body. We cannot do that. That is not accurate. Alright. Don't do it. Oh. Don't do it. Whatever it is, it's not worth it, man. Just don't do it.
I'll sneak past them.
And stab you in the
Feel
back.
my blades bite.
Why are you so fast?
Breaking the line.
Like I'm here for it, but why are you so quick? Grant
Move out.
strong to the first person moving to it. Ooh, that's
Face
not
your
good for
death.
you. We don't miss. Okay, cool. So, while that was a easy battle still, I actually enjoyed fighting. Oh yeah, that's right. We had people that leveled up. I forgot to do that. My bad. They give me pre-order stuff that makes the start easier. Of course you're going to use it. Oh yeah, yeah. Like, I get it, and I think when I play on my own, I do, but I like the experience, the challenge, or whatever of playing the game with its like base stuff going on. Anyway, folks, I think at about around the top of the hour, I think we're gonna do the RNG drawing essentially of the code for this. So it'll be a Steam code, as that is what they gave me, and you guys will all be eligible. I will say type whatever into chat. You guys will do that. Then I'll tally up all of you guys, give you a number. Then we'll launch our RNG thing. I think I'll roll 5 times, like click, 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 and it'll be on screen. You guys can see who actually wins it. So, because I'm doing both YouTube and Twitch, I'm not using any bots that just kind of make it easy for me. So, yeah, it's an old school, probably pretty lame way to do it, but that's what we're going to be doing. All right, let's actually go and do some stuff now. I got new headgear, and we're going to go into the units. Intelligence and critical chance. Done. Oh, and we got ourselves a faint shard of sorrow, a light physical manifestation of sorrow, plus 10% to unholy damage. Don't think that helps me in any way, but it's cool. Skill tree, critical mastery, and flanking. Yes, because I do try to flank. Skill tree, there's combat, Nephilim, magic, so you can kind of build your main hero here any way you want to, which is pretty sweet. Over to units, we'll go to Ori. Like, we don't have any well, you know, hold on, stop it, stay. Is this unholy? It is unholy. Maybe we put it on you. I don't know if it applies to backline stuff, but if it does, there you go. You got 10% increase. All right, now these folks leveled up. Now, I don't think there's anything that we do. They just level up. I think it's all automatic. Yeah, it seems like that's the case. Okay. Oh, wait. Your bolts are unholy, too. Never mind that. I'm going to steal that back. Give me that back. You're my #1 Shadowcaster now. Surprise! Okay, cool. I smell food. That's right, not holy. We could conquer these guys, but let's go do a battle. It's got a feral elf warrior. Who doesn't want to fight a feral elf warrior? I mean, come on. No. I have got one code. I'm just gonna do the RNG 5 times, so it's not like primed or whatever. Sorry if that was a confusion thing there. Yep, just gonna do it once. And a big shout out and a thank you again to Calypso Media for hooking me up with all that. It's very nice.
You mess with Abby, you mess with me.
All right, what do we got here? And then after we do that, we'll probably go a little bit more into this game, and then we're gonna switch over everyone that is here that wants to. There was a game announced earlier today that's releasing tonight. So it was announced today. Steam page went up today. It's releasing tonight. It's a free-to-play game. That'll be on Steam, available again later tonight. And basically, I'm gonna get a chance to kind of cover it first. It'll be a lot of fun, I think. And it's got Twitch integration. That's it. That's the word. Or interaction. So you guys will actually be able to be part of the game by typing in commands and stuff. So we'll be switching over to that at least for the last half hour, maybe 45 minutes of the stream. And we'll bring down the stream and start up solely on Twitch. That way the folks on YouTube don't feel missing out. So if you guys want to take part in that and enjoy it and hang out with me, by all means, switch at that point. But not yet.
I'll sneak past them.
Not yet. I think I'm just going to go in and attack. No. I mean, there's Shadowcaster. You know what?
I'm going.
Let's try to mess around a little bit here and see what we can do. Well, I know where
Let's
I want him
move.
to step. I just don't think he's going to step there.
Tread lightly. Galleon watches.
I tried. He went through where I wanted him to step and kept going.
Mounting an offensive. Wear them down.
Wear them down. Zombie vomit. I've turned Nightbot off. There's not really much of a reason to have it. At least I did a long time ago. I think it's still off. But I won't be. There's no reason to use it. We're not at a point where we just have a bunch of horrible, nasty people in chat that I need to constantly ban. We get the semi-occasional wanna-be famous idiots that come through. Whatever. Good for them. Okay, I actually see the outline of where we can heal now. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's go ahead and throw the heal up on Aviana. You should move here. Oh, you're just going to move and attack straight. Nope. Oh, you went for the heal. Oh, that's cute. Good. I like that. It's actually great.
Feel my blades
You are
bite.
really going to have a bad day, my friend.
Feel the snake's bite. You mess with Abby, you mess with me.
He real upset.
Move out.
I should not have moved there. That was not really the smartest play. Whatever.
You're down.
Pretty sure we take you either way.
Breaking the line. Holding the line.
Breaking the line, holding the line. Wake up your mind, man. What are you doing? You breaking it or you holding it? Can't get into position. Anybody still hurt? Abby's a little hurt, I guess. Fabiana, feel free to enjoy that. And we move here and Hadouken. Oh, it burst. That's not great. And welcome, Davos. And hey, there we go. Party Commissar. There we go. You are still here. You've been a big fan of this franchise since the first one. So did you enjoy the third one? Because I feel like I'm one of the few people, and there's others I know, but there's so much hate heaped on the third one, and I also realized that they released like 2 or 3 versions of the third one, and it kind of, a lot of people didn't like I remember playing the original third release, and I thought it was good, and then I remember playing the final edition of it, and I remember going, oh, they did a lot of, you know, these cool things. This is pretty neat. I really like this. I like these changes. I don't remember what any of the changes are, so I can't tell you what they were, but I do remember enjoying the changes. And I enjoyed 3 overall. I really did. All right, we're going to come up over here. I'm going to look around, and then we're going to go and do the thing. So we'll see if there's any other places to wander before I do the giveaway. So prepare yourselves. Yep, there's some more stuff to do. All right, cool. So we're going to go to the character screen, and... well, I think one of them is kind of like an expansion, and then the other one is like the expansion and the game or something like that. Like the first game remastered, like remade or remodified or whatever. All right, folks, let me get my very low it's not low budget. Well, it is, I'm sure, but what's the word? Low tech stuff ready here for you guys. All right, everybody, I want you to type that want to be in the drawing for a Steam key for this. So it'd be nice if you would, if you're going to play the game, to enter Disciples lib, just like that. Just type that in there for me, and we will I'll start throwing people's names over here, and that'll be it. Midnight Suns. I have requested it. I have, but it's super far down the road, and we'll see. I don't even remember who's doing that game. Like, I don't remember the developer or publisher, but the request has already been made. All right, so let's see here. Holy Ravan sword. Holy. Okay, bear with me. Scuzoid melee. Okay. Stima. Zardas. February. Oh, it's Firaxis? Okay. So is that 2K as well then? Yeah, I think that would be 2K. That makes, yeah, it should be. Yeah, I have that request in, and Tiny Tina's whatever, the new Borderlands game, which is in March. So I have both of those requests in. 2K's been pretty decent working with me, so there's a very real chance that they will come my way and we'll be able to cover it. All right, I'm going to give you guys like another 30 seconds to a minute. For anyone who's wondering, yeah, I'm pretty hyped for it too. Oh, that's not it. For anyone who is wondering what to do to enter into the thing, just type Disciples Lib. Again, it's just for my own benefit, and I will add your name to the list. I will give you guys a number, and I will let you know. Well, okay, Froxus, I did not add you yet. Just in case you guys stepped away, I'm just going to give you another minute. And I have most of you, I can either send a chat directly through on Twitch, but the folks on YouTube, if one of you ends up winning, not sure how to verify that. I'll probably end up having to have you guys send me an email or something, and then, because you can't do YouTube messaging anymore. It used to be really easy, but they're like, no, we don't want you to message people on YouTube. Okay. So might have to have you send me an email, then I'll verify that I sent you this back. What word did I say? You'd say the word, and then I know it's you. That way nobody can cheat. And again, I don't think anybody here will cheat, but there are just scummy people out there. You know how it is. People who might just come through lurking. And no, I don't mean all lurkers are scum. I'm not saying that either. But you know how it is. You know how it is. I just want to make sure it gets to the people it's supposed to get to. All right. We're going to go about 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay. So everybody's name is in. I have an order that I wrote down. top to bottom. If you want, I can give you guys. If you want me to, I can give you the numbers. But if you don't care, I'm just gonna do it. Look at the list and count down the numbers. Commissar was first. Froxus was last. That's the basic order here. All right, give me 1 second. I'm looking for, where did it go? There it is. That, I'm putting this up here in the middle. Transitioning to that. How many numbers do I have total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think 8. 6, 7, 8. All right, I have 8 numbers. And no, the numbers that's up there right now is not the thing. We gotta change the max of 8. I'm just generating once now. And now I'm going to do 5. And then whatever the 5th one's going to be is going to be the winner. So here we go. 1. It didn't do anything. 2. Can do something that time. 3. 4. And the winner is... It is Commissar. Commissar, you won. How are you this lucky, dude? Like, seriously. I'm like, who's it gonna go to? Is it gonna go to Holy? Is it gonna go? Because it just had 1 twice. Aw. And if you guys want to see the list, I'm not gonna change it. Let me see if I can share it real quick. Window capture. List. Just so you guys know, I'm not cheating or picking my favorite or anything like that. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. There's my list, transition, boom. Can you see that? Is it too small? I'll transition it bigger. There was a list that I put down. So at the top was Commissar, the bottom was Froxus. I even told you guys that at the start. So, well, congratulations, Commissar, and thank you guys all for showing up to at least attempt to win. If any more codes come by, I will be I'll be doing another giveaway. I might do something through the YouTube. What's that thing? What is the thing called? I will get the code to you in a few minutes, Commissar. The community section, I'll probably do it through there. If I end up getting any other codes or anything from Calypso Media, but I don't know. They said, "Do you want an extra code?" I'm like, sure. So. But congratulations, Commissar. Compared to the recent tactical RPGs, so far I really like what I see. The very minor complaints I have are, again, incredibly minor, so they don't matter too much. But one of them is I don't like inventories like this, and some people prefer it. So like I get it. It's gonna split the room always. I prefer to see all of my items in one giant inventory and be able to go and like order them however I want and then drag them over as weapons and so on and so forth. I don't like this style of doing it, but it's fine. It's a tiny nitpicky thing. And I wish that the wait command in combat was on spacebar as opposed to control. Other than that, I don't really have any problems with the game. Welcome, SH3DD or Shed. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. I'm trying to think of any more recent tactical RPGs like this compared to, we'll say, King's Bounty 2. I think I like this one better. No hate or anything bad with King's Bounty 2, but from what I played, just my immediate short-term experiences between the two, it feels a bit more story-driven in... There's a lot more to like move around and walk around and do and explore and see, and that more of a first-person thing, which is cool in its own right. But I kind of prefer this more concise, move around in this top-down view is fine, and it's isometric view, and go and do battle and combat. And you don't have to go do the first-person exploration. Like, I'm glad that they tried that. I'm just gonna conquer these guys. I'm glad that they tried that, but it's not my favorite, we'll say. So in comparison to that, I feel like this has the edge for sure. Not even sure what other... I mean, I play so many tactical games, I can't really parse out any one particular one right now. There's so much stuff here. There's so... Oh, this... Okay. Alright, I want to make sure I don't save over the wrong one. 'Cause I just basically continued my YouTube one and got a little bit further. This looks like... Yeah, I don't think we should do this. They're all level 12. What do you guys think? You think this kills me immediately? I think it does. Should we try it? Yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to work either, because they do have a leadership thing in this game as well. And I imagine probably as you level up, you get more leadership, maybe? Or maybe as you get more companions, they add to it. But there's definitely a leadership thing right there. And maybe it's in the skill tree. I mean, I don't see anything that would indicate it. So I'm not real sure how you get more leadership. But I also don't know how big that we're going to be able to, like, how many troops we're going to be able to actually bring into combat. This is a pretty large frontline area. You would expect to be able to bring in, you know, like 5 characters, sure. Maybe even up to 10. Maybe even fill this out completely. There's a gigantic amount of units you can have here. A whole bunch of companions. So it looks like you can get pretty large. What is the Nephilim? There's 3 different classes or skill trees that you can pull from. Combat, pretty straightforward. I don't really know what Nephilim is. Twilight Might. It looks like you get Divine and Unholy Power. Teamwork, Resistances. Twilight Initiative, gain access to Twilight Essence, Tier 2 spells. Okay, so specific spell, Nephilim Power. Call forth the power of the Twilight Plains, increasing power by 2%. Command the Dynasties, increase HP of Elven Alliance units. Oh, this would have been a good one to go with if I knew I was going with the Alliance. Command the Hellfire. Oh, so you can command any one of them. The Undead, okay. And the High Father's Blessing. And this is to increase HP, essentially, of each of these. And then you get to go... So this is basically... this class seems like it augments your troops maybe a little bit better, whereas this augments your character a bit better, and this augments your spells. That's what it looks like, based off of what I just glanced through there. I know there's a lot here. I don't want to, you know, harp or focus on any one thing too much. Let's go get ourselves killed by this giant thing that we should not fight at all. Hey, buddy. Oh, you only have 28,000 or 2,800 health? Oh, this should be fine. Your power's 326. Oh yeah, no, we totally got this. It'll be fine. This is great. There's no problem here. Oh, cool. They start with a regen on themselves. Well, that seems unfair.
Feel my blades bite!
Yeah, this is definitely one of those fights you do not want to take. What does that do? Inflicts blinded. Oh, well, that's not good.
I'll sneak past them.
Surprise! I imagine you can move far enough to hurt me. Yep.
Quickly.
I'll just step over here. I mean, you got 2 spellcasters. I'm pretty sure it's not going to go well for me. Oh, I'm ending turns instead of waiting. Or I ended a turn instead of waited there. Oh, you didn't step on the blinded thing? Oh, boy. Oh, that did way less damage than I expected it to. Why? I mean, that was a great move. Well, Ori didn't make it. He didn't make it at all. Ori's like, aha, I'm invisible. And they're like, we can light the entire floor up with ice. What does your invisibility have against that? Tell me. Well, not a lot, unfortunately. Well, that didn't go well. I can't do this. I can't hold my healing potion. Hold my resurrection scroll. I think it's a little bit more apt. Let me get Commissar the thing. I don't want to make him wait too long here. Give me 1 sec. Oh, cool. Another copyright claim from a game from 4 years ago that I covered. Sweet. YouTube. So shout out to Carol for doing all the hard work that she does. It's always appreciated. I don't know if you need all these extra instructions, Commissar, but there are other instructions. I'll send it to you. I think I have you on Discord. I do. I'll send it to you on Discord. And I will send you the extra instructions on how to access. I don't think you need to do this at this point, but just in case, it's there. I did it. It's fine. All right, so there you go. Let me know if the key works or if it doesn't. Oh, I did. I saved right before this.
Moving. Face your death.
It'd be nice if I could kill at least one of these, but I don't see that happening. Hadouken! Split up! Scatter! Scatter! She's like, I'm just gonna sit back here. I'm not needed. Get him, Brutus! Did you just hit your own person twice too? Wow. We dodged a lot of those attacks.
We will be victorious.
You will not pass.
Offensive.
Ugh. He might pass. Oh, cool. You just regenerated all the health that we just did to you. So, as you can see, this is not really a fight we're going to win. So it's always important to look at the enemy before you fight them. And we did. We absolutely did. A party killing the counter for sure. Oh yeah. Well, you could tell, right? Like, our guys are like level 2, level 3. We're rolling up against level 12 people. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I can't speak. I cannot speak well. I mean, that's any given day, to be honest, but today seems worse than normal. Alright. Our final chance. Can we do it? The answer is no. Alright. Well, finish me off. She's still standing. And she's dead. I'd like to see what the game over screen looks like. Oh, she spat blood out. That's horrible. Yeah, let's retry that. No, let's... We don't want to retry that. Back to the jail cell. No. We're right here. It's fine. Anyway, folks. See? Right here. Right before we fought them. It's all good. I knew that was going to be an unwinnable battle, and I'm like, oh, they're level 12. That's not going to work. Anyway, I think what we're going to do now is we're going to switch over to the never-before-seen game that I was talking to you guys about. It's going to release later tonight. They made the announcement that the game existed today, so it's kind of a flash surprise thing. If you want to partake in this and you want to enjoy and you want to hang out with me for the next like 20, 40 minutes, I guess 30, 40 minutes, by all means, please do so. Switch over to Twitch if you're on YouTube, because it has Twitch integration and you're going to be able to be a part of the game using chat commands and all sorts of stuff like that. I've not been able to actually test this yet because it requires Twitch, basically. So I need you guys to help me play. So if you could all stay on Twitch for as I bring the stream down, switch my stream key over and go exclusively on Twitch. We're going to hop into the new game. It's called Chef Squad. It's by the makers of Cook Serve Delicious. And you guys are going to get basically a sneak peek, and it'll be out later tonight. It'll be free to play. So if you guys have small streams with a nice tight-knit community and you want to play it yourselves, you'll be able to do so. So check it out. I will be back in a few minutes. Once again, a big shout out and a thank you to Calypso Media for hooking me up with a code for myself. Code for Commissar, which I hope he tells me it worked. Okay, perfect. It did work, and that you guys are able to come through and try to participate and enjoy. Sorry that not everybody could win. Sorry I didn't have more codes to give out, but I did it as fair as I could. Put all the names down. I tried to show everything. I could have, I guess, maybe brought the list up earlier. I didn't think to do that until the end, but you know, fair and even. Anyway, so we're going to switch over. I'll be back in like 1 minute, and then I will see you guys again Saturday or something. Don't know what we're going to be doing. We'll be doing something, though. It'll be fun. So take care, everybody who is leaving me on YouTube, and anyone who's leaving on Twitch that doesn't want to stay around. That's totally okay as well. And yeah, well, like I said, I will be back in just a minute, and we'll be starting up Chef Squad and diving into that, getting to play that and enjoy it for the next half hour or so. And you guys get to be a part. Get to be a part of it. It's going to be